Beisel Brothers, episode 48, brought to you by Coolbet. Yeah, there you go. Perfect, right, Wanye?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, good. That's pretty good. Randall, we're going to start with you at per usual.
Yeah, so Scott Young came to me instantly.
I know, you're so talented, man.
So hot.
Yeah,
You know, he
hot, talented.
Yeah, he actually, I fucking hated him because he always fucked Dallas back in the year 2000. That was my favorite team, so... but he reminds me of he kind of reminds me of Michael Ryder a bit, or like Jeff
like
O'Neill.
he couldn't really skate, but he had a great release. Yeah,
exactly.
Great shot.
Yeah, goal scorer, kind of. Yeah,
I was thinking if you named any blue that was right-handed, Perron, Bacchus, Scott Young, like you would get some of the 40s out of the way because this has been a really tough category.
I know, right? And that's such a. I had this one for a while. I thought for a bit he was 44, but Pronger was so.
Yeah.
48, such a random number, man. I should get his jersey. Honestly, he's so fucking good.
Scott Young, yeah. I'm going to go with Lane Hudson because I think he's the best player in the NHL.
Yeah.
So, and I get a lot of flack for that, but I watched the entire Tampa Bay series like religiously.
Yeah.
And he was like head and shoulders the best player on the ice. Way, like, I mean, Kucherov's playing forward, but like he was head and shoulders above everybody else.
Fucking sucks. The plus Point was their best player.
Man, it was, okay, maybe actually, you know what? Maybe Point was the best
unbelievable in that series.
Yeah, Lane Hudson for me, it took me like 2 minutes, but like if I didn't have him, I'd be fucked. So
Rick,
we're going back to the 90s. We're going to the Dallas Cowboys. We're going to tight end Daryl Moose
Jansen. Daryl Moose Jansen. I love it.
Yeah, shout out to Rojas. That's his favorite player, Moose Johnson. Yeah.
I'm going to go with a recent Oilers player. Rick, when you know who I'm talking about, tap me in. He recently retired from the game, and his statement was, I just don't care. And you have to respect a guy who's just like, I don't care. But you have to report to the minors, and I don't care. But I think you just signed a multiple year deal in Europe. I don't care.
Is it Brule?
No. He had a spiral leg fracture. This is a guy who was on the team last year. He just retired this summer and was like, I do not care. I don't have an injury.
Yeah.
I just do not care.
Derek Ryan.
Nope. Number 48, Noah Philp.
That guy fucking retired?
Yeah, he retired. He's just like, I don't care.
Isn't he young?
Yeah, man.
Oh, but he doesn't.
But wasn't he having some off ice issues?
I don't know.
No, he did.
Well, there's some Rick's nodding.
Now I'm starting to get scared.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a private investigator. I can tell you that he played for the Oilers and more
privately.
Well, no, he did. He actually did.
I feel for everybody on this marble.
It's rather well known that what he was going through.
Well, be that as it may, he wore number 48.
It's true.
And that's who pops into my head.
Wow. Good job, Wanye.
Thank you.
You're also so talented and Korean and tall. So.
Remember when I caught that latte? Dear listener, I'm in the studio. We got a little latte going and I knock it. And with like Jedi reflexes, my arm shoots out. Like, who's that guy? Michael Lewis? Is he famous for the
Saints?
No, for the Ravens, Michael Lewis. Yeah.
For the Saints you're talking about?
Who's the runner who did the 100-meter dash?
Oh, the guy got dusted by Donovan Bailey.
Yeah.
In Toronto.
And then he had an album.
Remember when he got his
R&B?
Remember when Donovan Bailey's like, I whooped your ass, you pussy, on live
Carl
television?
Lewis.
No, it's not Carl Lewis.
Michael Johnson.
Michael Johnson.
No, I'm thinking somebody else. Carl Lewis, American Olympic hero.
That's like you're
talking
guy
like
that
80s.
dominated in the 80s.
Carl Lewis was,
and then that Royd
against Ben Johnson.
That's what I'm talking about. He had
Ben
an album.
Johnson was the guy on roids. Yeah.
That's the type of
Ben
reflexes I have.
Johnson, they say, has fucked more girls than Wilt Chamberlain, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
He fucked everybody's wife who's white in Canada during that
Ben
time.
Johnson got fucked over in that. Carl Lewis's water bottle is just as contaminated as his was.
Contaminated?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Steroids.
Carl Lewis, is he out of the closet? He's the gayest guy I've ever seen in my life.
I don't want to compare myself to Carl Lewis only to be told he's a gay
Ben Johnson
icon.
has fucked everybody's mom in this fucking.
Your mom?
Guaranteed, yeah.
My mom?
Yeah.
Rick's mom.
Yeah.
That's good.
No.
Good for him.
It can't be true.
Or your wait, Ben, so I've been in the 80s.
Yeah,
He's 65.
grandma.
Carl Lewis is 65 right now.
That's what I've heard, man.
At the university ad games, is that what you think happened? He just like ran around town.
Damon Allen's fucked all my mom's friends, for example.
This is a good podcast. I'm going to listen.
Damon Allen has like dummied every one of them.
Just
I don't even
terrorizing
care
Edmonton
anymore.
MILFs in the mid
Honestly, I don't even
'90s.
give a fuck.
Let
anymore.
it out, brother.
I'm like Noah Philp. I just don't give.
You
a
don't care
fuck.
anymore.
I don't give a fuck.
You gotta respect a guy who's just like, I'm out. Aren't you in the NHL, Noah Philp? Like, couldn't you stand to make like 3 or 4
You know what?
million?
All my buddies that play pro hockey fucking hate it. They're not in the NHL, but they're just a fucking paycheck. Like,
And then he like goes and works in an automotive garage,
all
and they're like,
do.
"Hey, aren't
They
you
just
Noah
sell-
Philp?" And he's like, "Maybe
they just
once I was."
No, they just all sell hot tubs. It's not that bad. Anyways, Ben Johnson is definitely bent over. I don't know, like how many mums are downstairs? Like every person down there is a mom. I don't know how many
Nice.
employees.
So
are
you're
here.
saying everybody at the restaurant downstairs has had sex with Ben Johnson?
Their mom or grandma for sure, or cousin. You know how everybody
got an auntie or something?
You know how everybody's a cousin who's 50, finds she smokes like that. She's been dummied by him. Like, you know what I mean?
Damon Allen for the win.
Damon, I honestly, I want to talk about Dale. Can we talk about that seriously?
You do it ever you
I'll
want. man.
talk it off camera.
Okay.
Let's get to let's get into the bed of the day.
Let's get into the bet of the day. I wanted to talk to you guys about the Portuguese Segunda League yesterday.
Yeah, awesome.
No, but what I've noticed, I'm going to give you guys, this show's really interesting because, you know, Randy talks about dummying grandmas, and I want to give you guys literally the betting tip maybe of all time.
Excellent. Let's
That's
hear
why
it.
one of you wears the red hat and one of you wears the black hat.
So,
Yeah, we're on the right side today.
Yeah, we are.
My hat's a little bit blue.
no, it's fine. The
Can we
camera.
talk about this hat quickly?
You do whatever the fuck you want, buddy.
We were in Montreal for a bachelor party. We're in Montreal for a bachelor party. It was our cousin's husband. I just want to tell this story. This is a good hat.
Absolutely.
The hat came up in
2022
conversation.
NHL draft.
It's a huge draft. It might be the whitest guy hat I've ever seen on anyone's head ever.
Rick will know who went first in that draft easily.
Which draft?
2022.
Oh, it's way too early for me.
Yeah, like how's he
2022.
supposed to know that? Yarov Slavkovsky.
Well, Rick always knows like weird
That
shit.
German
Like,
guy
There
on
was a
Senators.
time when my NHL knowledge was
The guy they called
off the
Wi-Fi.
top. Now we're getting
It had to be that
Xerxes,
kid,
Xerxes.
Stutzla.
no, he didn't even go first.
I don't know. Why ask these? Who the fuck
that a
knows
Hughes?
that? You fucking tell us,
No,
asshole.
no, it's just me complimenting Rick. You fucking. Dude, you tell us.
You
You fucking
fucking
went.
Don't fight with the green juice in your hand.
Who went first then,
Rick,
buddy?
sometimes like
there
Rick
a
has
Hughes going
deep
first there?
knowledge
No, Rick
of
knows,
weird
like-
shits. I just thought maybe he'd fucking know.
He knows like how Eric Cole taped his stick. He doesn't know who went fucking first.
shut
And
the
Nobody
fuck
knows.
up.
He's nodding off camera, you guys. Like he knows what Eric Cole's
Eric Cole
taped
should have been
on.
played on the right side, not the
Yeah,
left side.
exactly. He was good.
You
man.
don't
I predicted he was going to score 30 goals that year.
Eric Cole was fucking good, man.
Here's why I hated Eric Cole.
Why?
He moved in next to a friend of mine.
Okay.
My friend goes, "Oh wow, Eric Cole," introduces himself over the fence and goes, "Oh, welcome to Edmonton." Before the season started, Eric Cole said, "I'm not going to be here long."
No way.
Yeah, and I was like,
It's amazing that these guys have these. I hear of this shit all the time. These guys have these asshole fucking lines they give the public, man. Like, I'm not gonna.
and my friend like reported to me, he's like, "Eric Cole said he's not going to be living here long." I'm like, "Very well then." And then we just never pumped his tire and he left.
Okay.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, who went first and get to your story, please?
Well, I just wanted to tell a quick tale about this
okay,
story.
but who went first?
Rick is fucking find out,
Well,
asshole.
you don't
I don't
even
fucking know.
Oh
I
my.
was partying. I was fucking partying.
Okay, you move on to the story, sir.
Well, just the story that had is we made Eric wear a Sundin jersey, at the Bell Center, and the security guard tried to fucking kill him.
Okay, we'll give
So the
context.
groom had to wear a Sundin jersey?
Yes, and he's this little guy too. He's this pest. He's like a Thomas Plekanec kind of
Yeah,
Burroughs
yeah.
fucking
Tough,
pest.
made of iron.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking he'll poke the back of your leg and cross check your lower back when you have to go framing at 6 a.m. Like he's one of those fucking pests. Anyways, the security tried to fight him. It was awesome. It's a great time. They made that while we were in the arena. They made a trade like live as we were sitting
did?
in the fucking press box.
Montreal, yeah.
Montreal. They traded for that guy who from Pittsburgh. They sent Petrie for. He still plays for him.
Was
He's
he a
actually a good
defenseman?
player. Yeah.
Was it electric?
Yeah,
Being in the room?
Yes. We were like, this is
Was it
unbelievable.
what? No, I was gonna say Marino. It wasn't Marino.
No, it's they made a trade while we were there anyways. You get to your bet of the day, but yeah,
Well, no,
it was,
I want to know who is in the trade now. All of a sudden,
he still plays for them. He plays D for them.
Montreal.
Yeah.
Rick, can you? Rick, will find
First
it.
off, the excuse me, the number one overall pick that year was Slavkovsky.
Right.
That's why
'cause they
I
had the
literally
first pick.
said that.
Number
fuck up.
32,
No, you didn't.
though.
Yes, I said. I said.
No, we can
Slavkovsky.
rewind it back.
You
The
can
fuck up,
rewind
you
it back. That's
pussy.
exactly what I fucking said.
Nope.
Numbers 31 and 32 in that draft, though, perhaps two of Wanye's favorite NHLers right now.
Reed Shaver,
And then who would the other one before him go?
Oh,
the
Howard.
Howard Iceman.
Hey,
Shit. When you're
Yes,
done
sir.
with that hack, can I borrow it?
Yeah.
That's a good draft.
Yeah, it is.
What did I send you this morning in the DMs, Rick?
I confirmed it.
I'm looking at the photos of the people at the Pine because they're like 30 years younger than me at this point. I'm like, nah, Wait a minute. Who's wearing an Yves Saint Laurent t-shirt in the bar? And I zoomed in. Reed Schaefer.
Jeffer.
Now, I am the proud owner
He's a good dude.
of a Reed Schaefer Oilers jersey. And I got it during training camp before he got traded for Ekholm, and is arguably a great trade.
Yeah.
I've one of one Reed Schaefer jersey.
You actually might.
I do. I was going to get it autographed because Rick is his bestie, but he left. And I was very sad.
Well, do you have a
I don't know
Howard?
if he's gone yet.
Wasn't that last night?
No, I don't think
Two
last
nights
night's
ago?
pictures would have been up that fast. It would have been a previous weekend. However, I do remember asking when he's leaving, and I thought he said like early September. I don't really remember though.
Do you have an Isaac Howard yet?
Not yet. I can't have this happen
He's waiting
twice.
for a 20-goal season.
Well, I can't have this happen twice. I can't just
Okay.
be wearing around jerseys I
Our-
imagine are
Our
Oilers.
buddy Gizzy, when he bought Yakupov,
I have it.
he bought PRV Svensson.
Oof.
He bought
It said PRV Svensson on the back.
I don't know if it did.
I don't know if it had Svensson.
Or just
He
PRV.
bought
That's
every
sick.
guy that busted
Yeah.
or got injured or traded or switched their number. If he buys your jersey, you're fucking
Okay,
cursed.
so it's like instead of the Madden curse, it's the
the
Gizzy,
Gizzy curse is so real. So if he buys your jersey, your career's fucked.
If I'd be
period. Like-
proud to wear a PRV Svensson jersey at this stage of the game with all those letters and a dash.
Yeah, well, it's
it's
like
a
that's
cool
why
jersey.
Nugent's Hopkins jersey was so popular.
Yeah, so
I
many
think.
letters.
Well,
Yeah,
such
'cause
a
it's
great
like
number.
Pete Crow
yeah.
Armstrong's jersey. It like curls around
Yeah.
the Cubs uni.
One of the things I disagree with Oilers fans, and it's not just Oilers fans that think this, but somehow if you have a jersey of a player who gets traded, you can't wear it. Of course you can. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah.
And the more obscure the player, I think
Only
the better.
when they come to town. This is coming from a guy who owns a ton of jerseys with names on it that have been traded. You know that.
Rick, you
Hold
know I
on
can't
a
wear my Western
second.
Conference Edmonton Oilers champions gear from 2024 because you mocked me, and now I
Yes,
look
I
at this
should.
hoodie.
Well,
and my,
Rick, hold on. Yeah, we gotta.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Like
Yes.
The Rock says. Seriously. Hold on a second. If somebody pulls up in a Doug Weight jersey, you guys are going to disrespect
not me.
them.
I think it's cool.
No,
You are-
Doug Waite's fine right now, but if he walked up to me in a Doug Waite jersey in 1998, 13 months after he left, that would have been different.
Okay. And hold on. And the other thing you said was what? What was the other thing you guys just said?
He says you can't wear a jersey of a
Oh no, he went out and bought the
my Western Conference merch.
Yes.
I'll say one thing quickly about 2024. That's the funnest time of my entire life. So I absolutely love that you rep
We
that shit.
clinched the Cup Finals.
That's the greatest summer of all time.
I go on
It's like
NHL.com 20 minutes later and buy one of everything. Hat, t-shirt, hoodie, barbecue cover,
Now,
cock
I would
ring.
usually disrespect this because it's so painful, but because I love 2024, I'm just going to like give you a pass on this. So, but I know Rick is shaking
I
his
actually
head, but
agree with Rick. Like,
What?
wait, so I do agree with Randy that it was a great summer. Okay. The last playoff run when Florida beat us in 6 was like the most painful summer of my entire life.
me
And not
too.
personally. I just hated the cup run.
yeah, me too.
It was just like we needed it to like. It's just tough. The first time was really fun. 3-0, 3-3.
Exactly. Why wouldn't you get the merch the NHL
hold
sells?
on. What you're saying though is you had such a good time. Is that why you
Yes.
bought it? Okay.
It was a moment in time that I want to remember.
Okay, but you wouldn't buy 2025 though because it was okay.
Hold on,
I-
Rick.
okay.
So if I pull up in an Evander Kane jersey, you going to disrespect that?
No, that one's a little bit different. I personally do not allow myself to wear. So like I said, I will rock the 73. I'll rock the Vinny Desharnais jersey when he's playing. I wore the Clem Costin when he came back in Detroit.
Yeah, but these guys are all your buddies, though. Like,
you're like made of money, and these are all your friends.
You're like maid of honor in his fucking wedding.
What about normal people?
Maid of honor.
What are normal people who are like, I have a Taylor Hall jersey, but I can't wear it?
I stopped wearing my Andrew Ference jersey.
Why?
I stopped wearing my Ethan Bear jersey.
Why?
Because they were not on the team anymore.
If people leave the team, they're dead to me. That's why I can't support my dear friends.
So if I pull up in a Bill Guerin, you guys are going to come
unreal.
Okay.
No, and that's a good time. But again, 13 months after you left,
if you pulled up,
I think Kane is wearable because of what he said about Dr. Fauci and because he loved playing in Edmonton. Like he's a fucking G, man. And he did.
What are you talking about? A G?
He is, bro. I love fucking Kane and I love Cody Ceci. That's the two guys I love.
Cody Ceci's a gem.
Yeah.
Ceci's good.
Okay, but hold on. I have a comment to it because I used to watch Cam Stewart and Gabe Morency. Remember they used to give?
I
I still follow Gabe online.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome, man.
What is that?
They are pretty much the only sports guys I've ever followed. I don't follow them anymore, but followed as a kid and actually enjoyed.
Yeah,
I did love PTI, but these guys actually talked about gambling in like 2005.
Yeah.
On the like score, like the original score. Yeah, like headline
all
sports.
highlights.
Yes.
Okay. You can watch that shit at 4 a.m.
They were one of the originals who put a radio show on television. So I think Hardcore Sports Radio came on 2 to 6 at home, and then those guys popped on around 4 or something like that.
So their rule was you can only wear a jersey if the guy is older than you. And I agreed to that until I only made one exception my entire life, and it's McDavid. That's the only guy I've ever worn that's younger than me.
Yeah, they had a
Other
debate
than
about
that,
this.
I'll never, ever buy another guy's jersey that's younger than me.
No, I think that's wrong. Don't fucking tell me how to live, guy I've never met on some show I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Rick I'll tell me what to do because I see him 10 times
Well, that's why our only Oilers jerseys are Peter Clem and Mike Comrie and Tommy Salo.
You have a Mike Comrie?
Yeah, and there's blood on it and it's signed. And I don't
Game
wash
worn?
it. He doesn't wash it because he's so superstitious.
I bled on it, but still, I mean, fuck. I got high stick to the rink, but
Fine, that's
still.
fine. I respect it. I have a Mike Comrie jersey too.
Yeah.
I was going to buy
white one, so it's a little more rare.
With the arm on the so good.
If
Does that have a fighting strap?
Well, if we ever when we party this summer, when we're like the third round, I'll be wearing it every fucking
That's so
game.
sick.
So, yeah.
So we have Klima, Comrie.
And it's too small for me, so it cuts. Fucking cuts.
Well, we have Tommy. Okay, we have Tommy, Salo, Comrie, and Klima, and I want to get a matte green. That's my next jersey. number 2.
And I'm gonna get Cody Ceci. I think that'll be my
But
next
is
one.
Ceci young or older than you?
No.
He's definitely younger, man, for sure.
That's brutal, man. We're so fucking old.
He got paid by Greer.
I'm gonna get a Vander Kane if I can.
Oh, good.
Dude,
Good.
he was great.
Good. I'm going to get a Jeffrey Dahmer Carolina Hurricanes
Okay, hold on,
jersey.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Because this is the thing, okay? I get that you hate Pronger. Totally fair, okay? I'm not going to debate you on Pronger.
Good.
Why would you hate Kane?
Because he's a horrific human being.
Okay, he's a degenerate gambler. He has things I can't even speak about off the ice.
Right.
That
That's
I know.
why. No further questions, Your Honor.
But are we... Okay, so we're just talking about great guys now?
No, we're just not allowing the worst guys to be merchandised.
Rick, what's
Middle
your
of the
opinion
road
on Kane?
morality?
Seriously.
He's not a bad dude. Like he's a good guy. He's fun to sit around and have a drink with.
I wish Wanye was on camera. His fucking face reactions are unbelievable,
priceless, man. Priceless.
And you're Asian too, so he makes this even better, right?
Just for the record, I went on the line here to the store. Evander Kane, Oilers, Adidas, white away 2024 Stanley Cup patch jersey.
Yeah.
Original price $345. On today, $138. Save 60%.
Can you order that for me right now? Actually,
you can also get his hoodie if you want.
I'll get his hoodie. Fuck it. I'll fucking wear it.
He's got the patch on it though.
That's cool.
Let me see it actually. Rick.
So the Defy hoodie with the Oiler patch on the shoulder.
Show me that jersey though.
It's awesome being able to suspend all morality because a guy can score 30 goals.
Look,
and just being like, I don't care.
It is a double XL.
Because I won't get into like very specifics because of what he said about Dr. Fauci. I'm just a fan, bro. Seriously.
A friend of mine drives an orphan school bus. It's only orphans.
And his name is Dustin Penner.
No, he goes to the school and he picks up the orphans, and most of them are blind. And he takes them around. He describes the city. He says, oh, beautiful park on the right of the bus. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Oh, on the left-hand side, there's a blue car. Evander Kane stopped that bus on Jasper Avenue, our main street, and shot and killed each of those kids.
Yeah, but I thought...
And then you walk by the Evander Kane jersey and go, hope you scored tonight, Evander.
I was going to say how many goals he scored the game before.
And I'm like, he's surrounded by the corpses of dead orphans who were blind. You're like, I don't care. I need gold.
What happened in Glenn Anderson's pool?
Okay, hold on. Are we going to go to Glenn Anderson's pool?
Why don't we just all tell all the darkest sports rumors we've ever heard?
I have so many. I don't tell any of them,
please, man. Completely unsubstantiated. Connected. Let's just tell all the rumors we ever heard.
Well, I'm so true. Connected.
Well,
it's
real
insane.
One. Mac T.
No, we can't talk. Okay. Well, Kevin Lowe. Okay, please, you guys. Yeah. My mom's friends are just being thrown under the bus.
I heard that they all did.
Yeah. Okay, can I get Kevin to my... Kevin Lowe has like bent. The amount of positions he's bent. Okay, please. Okay, let's get to the bet of the day. Enough of this bending over. Okay. Segunda League in Portugal. It's the Division 2 league in Portugal.
I want to talk about this.
Yeah, I want to talk about Kevin Lowe absolutely destroying. Okay. I'm yeah. They're like a jail sign.
No, I'm not leaving. No. I'm out of here. Get back over there. Get back over there.
Rick, I can't do that. Rick, I can't. Fuck it. No one cares about your bullshit pick, okay? Hey, you guys, let's seriously talk about the LPGA. You made a great pick with Wanger. Man, I want to, okay, what?
I want to talk about El Segundo.
I want to talk about Philpott quickly.
No, I want to talk about his pick.
You guys, like, this show is like, it's crazy. Are we rolling, Rick?
We can do whatever we want.
Look, like this show's out of control completely. Sometimes it gets unhinged. I know shit. I know. Do you know how fucking boring most shows are?
Yes.
I'm giving you guys fucking real info that Damon Allen has absolutely pummeled Mom's friends. Do you want to talk about what Bobo's doing last night? I mean, the family is controversial at this fucking point. Please. God damn it. God damn it, Beavis. Okay. I don't even. We should. Number one, we shouldn't even have a topic bar. We should because this is. I'm serious. We haven't. Bro, let me. It's August 22nd. Nothing's happening. Nothing. I seriously had the pick of the century. I won't say a word. Go. Okay. No one speaks next fucking minute. Okay. Portuguese Segunda League. Academica versus Tondela. Okay. 2 red cards. Okay. This is the best piece of betting advice you'll ever get if you want to bet soccer. Wait for there to be 2 red cards in a game and wait till about the 85th minute. You're not only were you going to get extra time. So like if there's 2 red cards in a game, Bet365 doesn't adjust the total. So let's say it's the 90th minute and usually it's going to be like +7, 8 or 9 minutes added on because those 2 red cards are either going to get reviewed by VAR or the guy's going to be down on the field for 2-3 minutes. But what I noticed on 365 was this game was +225 heading into the 90th minute for a goal. As soon as they announced +9, it was +110. And I not only can you cash out betting 2 red card games in the 90th minute, they obviously scored because they just fucking pepper these guys, like having a 5-on-3.
Yeah.
You know, going the other way, it's like 3-on-1, 3-on-1. It's like, and you're getting plus juice all the time. I one day will make it my goal to take all the red card games and actually quantify this bet. I'm serious. This bet wins at least at 60% of the time. It's crazy.
So it's perhaps the best thing that's come across my desk.
Yes,
okay.
It has.
Excellent.
Yes.
Rick, we got to clip that separate, can't we?
Yeah, we got one thing to clip now. Yeah,
that we need to clip because that's good.
Yeah, that's 100%.
So what I do, I mean, on Saturday has the most options, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I like to do as a tip for you guys, if you like to bet this stuff, is I like to go across all the games every 5 minutes and just star. You can do this on 360. I've never seen any other site that offers this. Star each game with a red card. As soon as the second red comes up, take a goal in the game, even if it's minus 150, you know.
Well, you like to look at the pre-game odds. That makes a big difference.
Yeah,
right?
I do. If it's a dog, obviously maybe it's a little bit less profitable, because you know that team with the red card is kind of still even. It depends how big the underdog is, but
I like that system you had where you were taking teams like that were like minus 500 pregame, and if it was tied in like the 70th, you'd take them to win.
yeah.
They'd have like 12 shots, and the other team have like 1.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of
Get a lot of value. They'd be
You know, I mean, I have a few little hacks too. Like,
well, you and Winky did so well betting soccer for a while there.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
know.
still did. You just didn't get paid, right?
no, I didn't get paid. Yeah, but,
Soccer can be, man, soccer's that's one we got to get into more.
well, there's just so much. There's just
so many options.
Anyways, that's
And it just started to kick off
And
this
it's
weekend.
mathematical, right? And people are into that kind of shit because you can prove that and quantify it, right?
Yeah, so that's my like betting hack of the day. You guys can, if you have time, I'm sure there's a lot of guys that aren't going to be sitting around, but I want to like maybe not create something, but like kind of set like an alert on your phone kind of thing. And then you can kind of judge if you want to play it. But
Yeah.
even to put more parameters on the bet though, I'd like to go back in history and see like how many times did the favorite at home score with 2 reds? How many times did the away team the away favorite score? How many did the road dog score? The road favorite, right?
Yeah.
And try and quantify like this really big winning betting strategy. So
Yeah.
you can talk about bending people over now if you want.
No, I
My
honestly
piece is
calm
done,
down.
so.
I wanted to talk about I wanted to talk about the CFL because me and Rick both have the Tyson Philpott future, right? I unfortunately think it's like Davis Alexander will win. It's right now it's minus 190. I would seriously put 15 grand on that pick. Like that's 5.5 stars for him to win the MVP.
Really?
Yeah. It's unless you think he's going to get injured. It's the only way he won't win.
Rick?
Philpott has to go off for a lot of yards here.
The problem is Davis Alexander's just having too good of a year, man. He has 20 touchdowns, 2 picks. He has more than 3,000 yards, and they're going to lose 1 game. So it's just not going to.
Yeah, you can't justify giving it to Philpott even if he had like 2,400 yards.
Even though Philpott's down to plus 750. I mean, Rick, where would you get him? 2,800 or 3,000, whatever it was. Plus
3,000. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't see it unless he gets injured, unfortunately.
I just can't. If the quarterback's having that good of a year and the team's going to be whatever,
But there are 2 wide receivers and they're eating like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
well, luckily Snead had a bad game, which makes a big difference, but
Nobody really had a great game.
What's your cash out right now, Rick?
Probably like 250 or something.
yeah.
What'd you put down?
$100.
Yeah. I just wanted to quickly mention, I think that's like 5 stars, man. I just, unless you think he'll get injured, there's just no way, man. I don't know, Rick. I was looking at Philpott's stats. He's got 20 more receptions than the next guy. He's the most touchdowns and I think he's 300 and some yards more than the next receiver. So he's having a massive.
Philpott's got 1,229.
Yeah.
Next up is his teammate Tyler Snead at 982.
No, see, that's not good enough.
Yeah.
If he had 1,500 seeded 800, then he'd be in the conversation.
That's the
It's
thing,
not
though.
good
It's still
enough.
early. You might go for 200 next week, right? I'm just saying. I think if you wanted to add something like that's like pretty much like, you know how like sometimes the MVP gets down, it's like minus 1,000 for the guy because it's already fucking over.
Yeah.
This right now is, I know there's still like 8 games or whatever left, 9 games. It's
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
he'll only get worse if he's minus 110. What was he to win the MVP, the quarterback?
minus 190 right now.
Oh, yeah, he'll be minus 500 the
I
next 2
think so
games.
too, man.
So yeah, if you unload on a bet like that, you can always cash
Also,
it
I'm
out.
to just talk about. I just think the BC Lions are going to win the West. By the way, plus 5.
Yeah, talk about it, man.
Well, because Nathan Rourke's been out all year. I think the West is up for grabs. I know the Elks. I think that's the first time I ever called them that. The Elks are. I know they're in first. The Saskatchewan's tough, but for the odds, I think it's worth it.
Can I get your take on the Elks QB room, specifically Damon Allen?
Oh yeah,
how's he doing?
You know what? I just lost energy, and now I just don't want to talk about.
Look what happened. So. Look what you've done to your brother.
No, but I had to walk off set. He was so out of control today, man.
Yeah, no. Well, Damon Allen was unreal, man. He was fucking unreal.
On and off.
This is the thing.
Trying to bring him back to life.
This
like an old lawnmower.
Yeah.
Like,
no, Damon Allen, man. If we rewinded 30 years, he would have been in the NFL for sure, man. He should have been.
Man.
A lot of those guys should.
He'd be the best quarterback.
Doug Flutie would fucking be a top 10 quarterback if he would have played in his prime in the NFL. Yeah. Now. Especially how bad the quarterback
was. It because he was too small?
Yeah. Well, you know, I saw Dave Portnoy rate his quarterbacks. It was just fucking dreadful. He's fucking so stupid. He's a midget anyways. He's a fucking idiot. But
I see.
But he's the worst athlete I've ever seen. So he has no shit about this stuff.
He's got that gait to his run of a man with two dislocated hips. He didn't have Lamar
Jackson as top 10 quarterbacks, and he rated Drake May his second best.
And he had Doug Flutie?
No, it's obviously just for clicks. I wanted to just talk about it. He had Patrick Mahomes like 5th. I was like,
and he's a Patriots fan.
Yeah, he's a fucking dumbass, man. Caleb Williams is the best quarterback in the NFL. You guys heard it here first, so.
Oh, you're the QB whisperer.
Yeah, Caleb Williams is the best. He'll be the face of the league. Plus, he's gay, so they'll just push him too, right?
I see.
Now I'm trying to get energy back.
I
wanted to talk about. Did you guys see the non-binary Aurora Borealis mascot, Rick? You must have saw it, hey?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Des.
Okay, what team?
Yeah. Toronto Tempo. You know what? I think at this point, I was trying to say something about the WNBA because me and my buddies last year having a debate about women's sports, and we were talking about women's golf, right? And me and Jared were down at the tournament yesterday, the Canadian Open, and they're awesome. These girls, they're so good, right? They would kick the absolute living shit out of all of us in this room. And we were having this debate with Kyle Berkshire. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's the long drive champion. Would he win playing from the front tees? And unanimously, we all said he wouldn't. He wouldn't win, right? So anyways, we were talking about the WNBA. And I think the WNBA at this point is just intentionally trying to piss off like conservatives at this point.
Okay, so can you give context? What did they do?
The Toronto Tempo, which I didn't even know they had a team. Okay. Yeah, that's the non-bi. Yeah, there it is. If you want to show that on the screen.
My phone's sticky because of the latte.
Yeah.
They have it's a bunny and
it's an Aurora Borealis.
It kind of looks like Phil and Lil's mom from the Rugrats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that.
So they created a non-binary mascot. And I was just thinking to myself, like, we've had all the things with like, what's that chick's name? Cunningham? What the fuck's her first name?
Sophie.
I don't know. Sophie. They've had all this stuff where she gets booed out of the arena because she says men shouldn't play in women's sports. That makes her racist or whatever the hell these dumbasses say, right? And I was thinking to myself, these people are just intentionally doing this now. This league has just turned into a sideshow where they're like, we're just going to create non-binary mascots.
Well, they have a dildo problem in the WNBA. Every second game has a dildo thrown onto the court. Have you guys heard
about this? There was a big
this
thing from last year, and it's just starting to pop up again this year.
It's like...
Well, it's just this culture war shit. Because for some reason, the WNBA is like in the center.
Well, Angel Reese got hit, I guess.
She was just pointing it out.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Hit the court,
sorry, sir.
Yeah, no. She hit the court, so she was sitting there pointing at who it was in the crowd.
Sorry, I must have read a fake news article.
Anyways, fake news, boy. We were talking about, what do you guys think the best women's sport was? Because I said it was golf, but
it's not even close.
But But other than golf, what would you guys say the best sport is?
I'll sit down and watch Canada-US hockey all day.
I think hockey is their best team sport.
Sorry. Are you saying what are they the best at?
Mm-hmm. They're good at tennis and golf, but I said that. But team sport, I said hockey.
Are you comparing them to like compared to the guys, or comparing them or watchability?
To men,
I would say It's definitely not hockey, and I would say watchability. Hockey is fantastic, but if you took a beer league guy in Div 1 and then to put him up against professional women, he would be as good as them.
Well, no, but you're not. I have science.
Whereas if you're a good tennis player and you play against a professional one player, she'll whoop your ass. So I think
we're not talking about tennis. We're talking team sports.
Oh.
This is the thing. This is why I'll say this, guys, because when
hockey probably,
because I remember when Southside would play Team Canada, and it would always be a good game. Always. I know there's no hitting and shit, but they was competitive.
Yeah.
When women play soccer against 15-year-old boys, the women's team gets their fucking ass kicked. If the WNBA played a high school team in Canada, even a team in Canada, they would
lose. Yeah.
They'd be absolutely decimated by them.
Yeah.
So I think, and we've played against some of the women that played on Team Canada. They're good, man. They just just lack one thing. Maybe their shot is a little bit weaker than a guy's, but they can all skate.
Yeah, I would say hockey. Okay, I would say they're the best at hockey, probably.
Yeah, I think so too.
I could see them being like good baseball players too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys ignoring the WNBA off ice bullshit.
Yeah.
Women's college basketball is really good.
Yeah.
They play flat out. Yeah. They can hit threes like nobody's business. Mm-hmm. I like watching women's college basketball.
But you don't like the WNBA as much.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Is it too caught up in all the bullshit?
Is it too political?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Isn't it crazy how it is like that though?
But the NBA is kind of like that too. I love college men's basketball, but the NBA is...
There's a shadow NFL.
It depends. I still like the NBA, but
there's a shadow NFL. There's a shadow NBA where no one ever grows old and no one's corrupted by money and they're not beating each other to death off the court and off the field.
Yeah.
It's college sports.
Yeah.
And if you're in that world, you would have a hard time if I liked college basketball convincing me to watch the NBA.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit. College, these guys are running flat fucking out on every play.
There's something like endearing about when they like call actual plays. Cause in the NBA I feel like they do obviously have plays, but it's so isolated. It's just really pick and pop or pick and roll.
Well, and the coaches are either celebrities themselves.
Yeah.
Or they're just like totally bossed around by their team.
But there's also that thought like this could be my last game and that's how they play, right? I mean, 99% of you guys are never going to play again, right?
Totally,
so you kind of see
there's something endearing about about watching a really good college game where you know that these guys aren't going to be pros and this is their last kick at the can kind of thing. I don't know. I like college basketball much more. I think with the college women's,
I don't know if you guys watched last week, and I think it was last weekend anyways, but the women's flag football.
Oh, they're good at that too, man.
Yeah, that was awesome.
They're good at football, man.
Yeah, they're the flag football, the men and women last weekend. And the women one is really good.
Yeah, I love watching women's flag football, man.
But in general, the women's sports has come it's like a fit, the leaps and bounds that they've made in team sports is crazy.
Man. Yeah. Well, there's incentive to play now, right?
Totally.
Because the more time goes by, the crazier it is. Manorion played that period for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Right.
Yeah. That was in 1994.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was going to be like, there'll be another one right away.
Yeah.
That was 26 years ago?
They probably could have stuck Shannon Zabados in a
Wickenheiser. Wasn't there a Wickenheiser? No.
Well, Wickenheiser played in
Finland.
Forward. But who's the goalie?
Div 2 Finland is what Haley Wickenheiser played. And Zabados, we actually had a game where they had to dress just a random goalie for whatever reason. They didn't choose Zabados, which is kind of dumb.
They should have. Well, she played for Nate.
She went and played in like ECHL or something like that.
Yeah, she could definitely. She could have played in an NHL.
She was probably my favorite.
Who is the kid that played for the Oilers that one game against
Matt Berlin?
Yeah,
is that
the Berlin Wall?
Yeah, U of A. Yeah.
Not taking away from him, but I think that you could have stuck her in there and she probably wouldn't. I think he had one shot on net, which is cool.
He made the stop. And he made the stop.
And he's got the little NHL symbol in the hockey database.
Some kind of pussy for sure at the bar when he shows his DB at the bar.
Oh boy.
I wanted to talk about Stribling again because I'm just going to keep hyping up till the fucking season starts.
Please.
Well, so on Coolbet, I saw his yardage was 575 for the season. Now, if the problem with this shit is they don't release any lines early. Not talking about cool, but any book. Nobody releases any lines early.
Yeah.
So that your value's just gone. So I was talking about this show. I was talking 2 weeks. So Stribling to win offensive rookie, it was plus 2,800.
Okay.
So this is 2 weeks ago, which I mentioned everybody to go bet. Now it's plus 600. Yes.
28 to 6.
This is why, because Jordan Tyson's out for 2 months. Carnell Tate was the worst pick of the draft, and he plays the horrific team and horrible quarterback, so he's not going to win it. And Jeremiah Love's banged up, so that leaves the guy that has all the towers around him, where all Mike Evans, Kittle, all these guys are going to get fucking injured, and he's a fucking freak. He's literally built like Megatron. So this guy, I'm telling you guys right now, 500. He go for 1,000 easily. I think you make a 2-pick parlay, Jalen Coker and his yards, and you just call it a day and you put fucking $5,000 on it. The only way you lose is if they get injured. And even if they play 14 games, you'll fucking win that bet.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, but this is the craziest part about what you said. I love the picks, obviously, but if you were to go onto a site, any site that offers a cash out, which is going to be the majority of them at this point, you could have went and took whatever the max bet is. Let's say you took $1,000 and you put it on Stribling at plus 2,800.
Yeah.
Like already that $1,000, that would have paid 28 grand. Now it's only paying $6 if you bet it now.
Yeah.
Like that cash out's going to be worth like $3,500.
That's why you guys have to watch this show, man, because we literally fucking predict the future on this.
The crazy part about this show is that there's so many nuggets, but there's also the bending over of
I know,
of mums.
It's the duality of man.
It is, man.
Yeah. That's really I find it really interesting because again, I don't look at futures bets as they should be placed, and it's not like Bitcoin where you hit it and for what's it, bet it and forget it or whatever. Set it and forget it. Like this is you're trading Stribling stock. And the beautiful thing is these sites give you cash out. So if you are just ahead of the time, they're giving you free money. I'll give you an example. I actually made an LPGA bet. Let's transition to LPGA here because I made a bet. Anna Huang and the Japanese, Hao Toka, her name is, and they're both in second. Unfortunately, Huang made a double. I cashed out. But I'm looking at Michelle Jing, and pre-round yesterday, she was plus 400 on FanDuel and on to be top 20. And on Bet365, she's plus 190. And so I'm curious. So I'm going through all the girls lists. I'm checking all different books that are offering top 20 in LPGA, which is rare.
Yeah.
It's most of the like bigger upper echelon books.
Yeah.
And like they all have different lines. And that just goes to show you that like when we were doing college bets this season, we were doing bowl season, which was one of our best bowl seasons ever.
Man.
Even the pregame bets you would have a receipt. Let's say it's Ole Miss versus Pitt in some fucking bowl game.
Yeah. Well, that's how Wandy's count got banned, right?
I'm just saying, let's just say it's the Pop-Tart Bowl, okay? A game that no one's really paying attention to. I mean, Rick brought it up on the screen. You would have the number one receiver at 71.5 yards, and then on another side he bet 98.5, and that's a 27-yard difference. I guess the point I'm trying to make is the LPGA, which I personally haven't bet on much in my life, if ever. The amount of weak lines you can get on the LPGA is insane, man. It's as bad as bowl season almost. I mean, you're getting a girl at plus 190 and plus 400, same bet.
And that's the thing. Like I've always talked about this in the past, is like obscure sports. Even college football can be obscure still.
Because absolutely,
those are where you can pick apart bad and trader errors live.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're looking at is trader error live, because every trader is way stupider than you.
Oh yeah, way dumber.
And when you have an obscure sport, these people are not going to look at Jared Coker's line. They're not going to. They're going to
look at Jeremiah Kroger when we got Wanye banned.
Yeah.
Like that was the weakest line I think I've ever seen.
Because he got in the discrepancy was almost 60 yards, and then when they saw Wanye was that sharp, he was booted. So
no, but Wanye, you can attest. We made
two bets,
and I was told never to come back.
Old Dominion's team total and Jeremiah Kroger's yards. See what you got in the first quarter, and Old Dominion's team total scored in the
and that's the
quarter.
Craziest.
They're like, and this guy's putting 1,000 on each pick. Like, you can just get the fuck away.
Well,
from
the
us,
craziest
please.
part about betting on sports is like when you really think about it. If you were really disciplined, which by the way, I just want to preface is impossible. But if you were discipline. Like, remember when Matthews returned to Arizona after they fired Babcock? They were even odds to beat the Coyotes.
Yeah.
Like, they won like 7-1. I'm like,
spots, man. Be
if
patient.
you really picked your spots, and I mean truly picked your spots, like you really can make money doing this. And like, it's crazy to think about, to be honest.
Yeah.
That the value is really out there if you just know and care. I mean, maybe it's maybe I'm off center here by saying this, and saying that like anybody can do this, but I guess that's maybe why you should watch the show, I suppose. I mean, you can pick up little tips about Kevin Lowe or the LPJ, whatever you,
and subscribe to EPH, right? Because we're making these picks that are coming out like futures picks.
That'll be taking flight soon here. So
we've already got our first futures pick up for the NFL season.
True.
And we've been selling subscriptions to that.
Yeah, true. I mean, all of our best bets will be on there. So, and we will find you guys advantages, you know? I mean, like even the Segunda League, you know, like there's going to be more picks like that. And it's good value, you know, to get something like that at plus 220, when in reality, I would probably say it's probably over a 50% chance that those guys score. So if you like really logically look at it, I would say a goal in that game should be minus 150, not plus 225. So yeah, there's going to be lots of little hacky stuff like that all season in multiple sports, as you can see.
And those picks all be in the EPH Brothers live groups. You guys have to go sign up for that. So
yeah, definitely. Do you want to talk about the AL wildcard? I do want to say something. Last night in the Yankees game, Blue Jays game, that kid from the Yankees hit that home run. What was his name, Rick? Never heard of him in my time. He's in the 7 spot for the Yankees. It doesn't matter who it was. He's a big lefty. He's like 6'7", 240. He's exciting. He reminded me of Greg Bird. Remember Greg Bird on the Yankees?
Yeah.
And this guy hits a home run. They call it a home run. And then Schneider challenges it.
I thought it was a home run when it hit.
The point I want to make though is this happened in the Baltimore game with Pete Alonso, and the ball was clearly fair, and they didn't call it, and they called it foul, and they ended up losing the game. Would have tied the game. Would have been a second home run of the game, and
that one was obvious too, I thought.
But this is more of like a rant. Like, why have replay if you guys can't get it right? So I was saying I wanted to write a little letter, handwritten, Wanye style, to the MLB. Why don't you just put a guy in every stadium on the pole? He has the little buzzer. He can see it. He could give you a view.
Well, because you'll have too many rum and cokes, man.
You're thinking way too degen.
What about just putting a camera straight up so then you do get to see it?
Something. But the ball was so high you couldn't tell. Yep. It's like a field goal. Sometimes like, whoa, he missed. And it's good.
That's a sketchy one too.
That one's really sketchy.
You know what? I'll tell you this right now. In the NFL, that will cost somebody, and they'll fucking put some kind of bullshit technology.
I mean, they'll try and fix it, right? But I guess my point is that
why don't you put a sensor in the ball?
Well, they have goal line technology in soccer.
Why do they do it with baseball?
Couldn't tell you.
You don't have to hire a human being with a flag. You can just put a chip in all the balls.
Oh, I don't know.
We go through 1,000 balls.
1,000 chips, son.
Yeah, what's that cost though?
Who cares?
It costs less than some fucking guy. But yeah,
all of a sudden, like every soccer ball that ends up in the crowd has to come back because it's got to be worth something. They used
to You just make the whole
chase all that
ball
shit now.
sensors brought to you by Geico.
Here's another thing that I was thinking of though. Like as an example, when Randy and I, any game we go to the Oilers game, like as soon as there's a penalty, it is frozen in 1 millisecond. So is there a guy sitting in every stadium? There has to be, man. How is it frozen on every site?
Rick,
it's frozen in 1 second.
Know about this shit, but like, how the fuck is that possible? Seriously.
What do you mean?
Well, okay. So when we go to the Oi and we're betting live, we got our fucking app up. As soon as that ref's arm goes up, the fucking screen is frozen. It's like, how,
you can't bet.
How are you guys that on it, on that site?
On every
That's
single
fucking weird,
game.
man. Because the TV is delayed by 5 or 6 seconds.
Yep.
So how the fuck do these guys know that?
Not only that,
doesn't make sense.
Not only
man.
that, like when you watch the Segunda League as an example, it is frozen to like the millisecond. So who's in there tracking that?
It's computers.
But how? What do you mean computer? The robot watching the game? That doesn't make sense. Who's freezing the game? And they're frozen on all sites. Like it really is.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's a question that many people have asked, by the way.
This is a question I would assume the two of you would have an answer.
No,
for.
actually, I don't, man. I don't have an answer, man. I've thought about this since I was 18 years old.
There's one guy that'll know the answer. His initials are KJ.
Yeah, Moose Johnson. Yeah, exactly.
He'll know.
I don't know, man.
Reach out to Cam. Reach out to Gabe. Gabe
and Cam might know, yeah.
If any of you viewers know, write into the show.
Email Rick at rick@tripleh.com. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've thought about that too. I mean, you could probably ask Chat GPT.
What is it? What did Boomer say? Chat GTP.
Yeah.
Yes. Chat GTP. Yes. Anything you want to touch on? Maybe Sparrow co-working?
Yeah. Sparrow co-working, where we get work done.
Yeah, it's I'm serious. It is probably the nicest space in the entire city. I would challenge anybody to show me their office and make this is better.
Yeah.
It's all redone.
It's beautiful.
You can even go to the dive bar after a hard day's work, right, Wanye?
Indeed. It's the nicest building on Jasper Ave, I'd say.
Yeah. So email Wanye if you'd like to inquire about a space there.
I don't do that.
Yeah, but you can facilitate it.
I could.
You honestly email me. I don't give a
Fuck.
fuck. I'll facilitate. I'll give you a fucking tour.
Off that recommendation, we're getting emails.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We'll see you next week,
See you next week, guys. Cool bet.